The National Center for Construction Education and Research, NCCER, has come a long way in helping to standardize the curriculum for the construction industry as a whole, but the National Association of Heavy Equipment Training Schools, NAHETS, was developed to focus specifically on standardizing and improving the heavy equipment operation training. It embraces the NCCER standards, but it adds to and enhances those standards by augmenting it with important content and accountability for the field instruction. This is what most heavy equipment operators want and what the industry needs. NAHETS is working closely with NCCER and other organizations in the development of this new field curriculum and on other projects. NAHETS realized the need for students to have instruction that goes beyond the textbook. I'm here at the corporate office to sit down with NAHETS president Matt Klebaka. Matt's been involved with the education field for over 30 years, and he's recognized the need for improvement in the way that heavy equipment operators are trained and prepared to enter the job market. This is what he fondly calls the Klebaka learning method. Hey, what's up, Matt? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for taking the time to sit down and chat with me today. Absolutely. All right. So, Matt, I understand that the Klebaka learning method is actually the basis for Yellow Metal Bootcamp. Can you explain that to me?
You know, I actually can. You know, when we were all little, when we were learning, I was tired of learning in front of a chalkboard and an instructor. And the Klebaka method does this. I read and I forget. I see it and I can remember it, but if I do it, I can understand it. So the Klebaka learning method really entails reading, seeing, and doing all together. All of those combined. But remember this, Rio, is that all of our students are doers.
So Matt, I see all your students running around here with these cool little iPods. What's the story on that?
The iPod, what it does is it brings that seeing right into a personal level to the student. So not only did I just read something, but now I have a visual, very dynamic method of seeing what I'm supposed to be doing. So first I read it, I kind of forget it, then I'm going to look at it, I'm going to see it on that iPod, which is great technology. Then what am I going to do next? I'm going to set my iPod down and I'm going to go do it. And that entails the Klebaka learning method.
Holy information technology, Batman. Check this out. It totally has the look and feel of like an adventure game.
This is awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, I mean, if I were a student and I just rolled in here, what would I be doing?
There's a lot of stuff here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, basically, this is our field-based task curriculum for the Yellow Metal Bootcamp. We have a whole series of categories here. These are actually machines and different subject areas where based on where the student is in their curriculum, they can start out with entry level, work their way up into the advanced level for each machine, and step by step, kind of a common sense way to go through the program. And not only that, but they have the instructor in the pocket, which is our iPod.
I know, it's like an arsenal of resources. I mean, check this iPod out. It's so cool. It's actually the Yellow Metal iPod.
Yeah, the neat thing about this is that the students don't have to wait for an instructor to give them, you know, the format for the tasks and so forth that they're going to have to perform in the field. They can take it, put it in their pocket. When they get on the machine, if they need a little help, they pull it out, take a little preview, and then go ahead and perform the tasks that they want to.
Who needs teachers, right?
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's your job, isn't it?
No worries, no worries. What this does, actually, it's going to help the teachers out, because this way the teachers don't have to get stuck with the repetitive instruction.
Oh, that's cool.
They're able to spend more time on the stuff that really matters with helping the students out and, you know, helping them each with their own little quirk that they have to work out. So now they can really be better instructors, and it's gonna free up a lot of time for some really quality stuff out there.
Pretty neat stuff here.
So what do you think? pretty interesting, isn't it?
It's awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today for your first drill with Boot Camp, and we're going to catch you guys much later on Yellow Metal TV.
Thanks for joining me, Rio.
Thank you, Chris. Get to work.